What you say? Oh, no, I think we did a really good job of competing, played our asses off, and um, I thought the guys fought really hard. Is what we've been working on in training camp, taking stuff away, being aggressive, but we also worked on late game situations. We kind of understand if we compete at a high level, we're going to be able to be in games down the stretch, and that's something that we got to get better with as a team. Being young, being in these situations. Golden State was just the better team tonight.
First question, Tony Harvey. Coach Jeffrey, what was your thoughts about, the Kings defense tonight? David just said, it's a lot of miscommunication that you would like to work on with the rest of the players. So what's your thoughts about it?
I thought it was excellent. I think in the first quarter we gave up like 40 points. I think we can be better. I think we went through laws where we gave up a couple offensive rebounds. We fouled down the stretch, giving and one plays, fouling, rapping, giving up 2 free throws. So I think it's just little things that we got to work on allows us to be a little bit more successful. But it's part of the game. When you're young, you're gonna make mistakes. My biggest thing is just trying to teach them how to be more consistent. And as a coach, I got to try to figure out how to be more consistent too. And it's all a learning process for me and them.
Bobby, just what were your initial thoughts on Davion? This was first game to see how he performed.
I mean, it was great. You've seen his defensive intensity, you've seen his toughness. I think the kid's going to be a great player in this league because he's tough. And once he figure out how to maneuver, score at his pace, and keep that defensive toughness on his side, he's going to be excellent. He's a super great kid. He works hard. And like I said, he's a great competitor, and he loves the game. And it's great to coach a young guy like that.
What were your thoughts on Matt Coleman as well? He's a really stand out.
Matt's great. I think he's going to be one of the guys that we have in the G League with us. Very tough defensive mind and went to school for 4 years. A little older, but he competes. When you're small, you got to be able to take stuff away. You got to be able to defend at a high level. And again, I think both of those guys play really well. I think we didn't play well down the stretch, but and that's how it goes sometimes. But those two guys really, really played extremely well tonight.
Hey, Bob, when you're looking at the way Davion pressing the ball, picking up the ball full court, is that a thing that you call, or does he kind of have the leeway to say, you know what, I want to get into this guy right now, I'm going to pick up a full court?
No, it's something that we talk about in practice. I want the guards to get up, to take things away, extend the pressure. Is how I was when I came in the league as a rookie. And so I think when you can get a couple steals, get easy baskets, it just allows you to have a little bit more momentum and a little bit more confidence. And now you ain't got to struggle to get baskets. So he got 2 open court steals, I think 2 or 3 that led to getting to the basket, getting fouled. So that's just something that, he has naturally. I'm just going to allow him. I just want him to do it more. He hasn't played 5-on-5 for a while, so he was kind of drained and tired. And as you can tell, he started cramping up. But once he gets in great shape, I think we're going to play a little bit faster, and that's what we want to do. And it requires a little bit of effort, but he just played great tonight.
Bobby, you were a guy who was so embraced and still is, by everybody in the city. And I know this is not the most important thing that Davion is experiencing right now, but to see him get the ovation and kind of see that love from the crowd for him, just any thoughts on what that's like to see another player experience that?
I mean, they're gonna love him because he competes. He gonna lay it on the line every single night, and that's the one thing about Sacramento. Once they find a guy that they know that's going to compete at a high level every single night, they're going to fall in love with you. And so just trying to change the culture, change the guy's mindset, coming out, attacking, being super aggressive, playing fast. I think we can play faster. We worked on playing fast, but I don't think we even touched the surface at playing fast.
Yeah, Bobby, Doug, you guys have been friends for a long time, you guys played together, you've been in Sacramento for a long time, just how happy are you for him to get this opportunity to step up and be in the system?
I mean, it's good. I think it's great for him. I think it's great for the organization. He's super smart, understands it. Now he just got to learn. Been in it for a while, and it took me a while to learn a lot of the things that comes with it. But I think he'll do great. It's great to have my friend, my old teammate, alongside of me, and so I'm gonna just show him the ropes, help him get better, and allow him to grow. Because it took me some time to figure that out. Being in the league for a long time, you just gotta know the do's and don'ts, understanding how to break everything down with videos, executing. And I was still at the end of the game trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. And I've been studying what plays I'm gonna run. So it's a lot of thinking, a lot of work that comes in the process of being a coach. But I think he's gonna do well.
Yeah, Bobby, you got to see Lewis King, you got to see Roberts. What do you think about them? And also, with Jemiah, was that kind of a plan thing tonight, playing tonight?
Yeah, Jemias has been, he's been trying to come back from an ankle and a knee issue that, when we was in LA working out kind of sustained. But he's working diligently with trying to get back on the court. He's practiced non-contact. So we're waiting for him to get back on the floor. He's a super talented kid. And I think he has a great knack for the ball and how to score the ball. Rob and Lou got to be better, but at the end of the day, they competed at a high level. And the game comes down to making shots. At the end of the day, it comes down to making shots. And if those guys can make shots, I'm gonna give them the freedom to go out and play. But at the end of the day, it comes down to making shots, coming up with a rebound, being tough on the defensive end. I think those guys did that. We just didn't make enough shots tonight.